Okay, so today is Sunday and I'm recording a show on the way to the rec center. I'm planning to run and ride and row today, so I'm doing kind of a triathlon. So here goes nothing.
Workout started. Steady 36 minutes at zone 3. Go.
Okay, so that all should be working. I'm going to walk the first little bit because I have a very slippery driveway and it has been raining. As I walk over the wet leaves, the oak leaves,
GPS on.
heading off towards Lambrick Park. It's going to be about a 5-kilometer run, I would imagine. Not too sure how fast I'm running these days. According to Strava, it should take me about 36 minutes to run 4K, but that's based on my last few runs, which have been slow runs on Mount Douglas. I haven't done any fast running on the flat for a couple of weeks now. Today's going to be a short run, followed by 30 minutes on the stationary bike and 30 minutes of rowing. Hopefully everything's working still. Hopefully the music is playing. As I capture my breath. I'm using the Spreaker Studio app. I should be able to upload the show as I sit on the exercise bike. And then I can listen to Bruce's show. He sent me a submission for our Your 5-Minute page. I have been posting quite a lot of audio this week in little bits, plus Rob's show. Well, I heard that, which is good. It means that the recorder would have picked that up. Very soon I'll be entering the park, and it'll get still quieter. But 4.5K of running, that's what I'm guessing. It's pretty stubby here today. Have to avoid the puddles. But sometimes it's a mistake to go on the grass because I've often found I get wetter by avoiding the edge of the puddle and running on the grass than if I just skitted through. Hello. shallower part of the pond. The puddle, I should say. First we'll break in the first 5 minutes. This is where I always used to say to Derek, this is the hardest part. Well,
Distance 0.68 kilometers. Average heart rate 83. Workout average pace 7 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
7:22. That's the 5-minute mark. This is the high corner. Hello. I thought I was going to avoid the rain today. It rained heavily all night. And being the optimist that I am, I assumed it would just stop when I wanted it to. But it in fact started to rain a little harder once I headed out the door.
In zone.
Still, I'm sure I'll survive. It's been a wet weekend
Still in zone.
since my run with Rob. That was almost exactly the same kind of conditions as today. Coming up on the first kilometer pretty soon. Because I'm not finishing where I started, I won't turn around at the halfway mark. Hello. Hi, dog. Hi. I think the turnaround will happen on lap 2. And then I'll figure out how long it'll take me to run to the rec center, which is located on this park. So in real time, I will probably be out for an hour and 40 minutes. I won't have to change when I get into the rec center. I'll be all warmed up and ready to go straight onto the bike. Transition of maybe 2 minutes.
About zone.
Yeah, I just heard an about zone. I'm gonna just assume that I'm running the top end of zone 3 and zone 4 for most of the time. Hello.
Sorry, my dog
Hi there.
run up.
Hello, doggy. A Chinese woman that I think I know. I might see her again. I think she was having the same issues with a double take, whether she knew me or not. We'll see. I think her name is Nancy. Hear the birds? This is normally the 10-minute corner. behind the lacrosse box. They have put down some new gravel here. It's all very, very flat and wide. I'm the only one running today so far.
Distance 1.43 kilometers. Average heart rate 125. Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer.
Yep, I heard that. Every time she starts to squawk, I lift the phone closer to my ear. Yep, this is all extra gravel that they have laid in the last week. So 10 minutes done. 1/3 of my show is done. I'm now on an asphalt section right through the middle of the park. I ride this many times on my e-bike.
Above zone.
I heard that. Hi. Above zone. Hello. No Sikh gentlemen here today. They don't like the rain. They have a perfect spot when it's sunny. And they sit on a bench listening to the cricket from the World Service. Hello. Mind you, they're probably listening to the local Punjabi station. As they say in the daffodil world. Hello. All daffodil are narcissi, but not all narcissi are daffodil. Like all the Sikhs are Indian, but not all Indians are Sikhs. Alright, this should be 2K. I measured it this morning on the map. This is the puddly section. I'm trying to keep my feet as dry as possible because I have to go into the weight room pretty soon. I'm going to hike this next little section just because it is an uphill
Above zone.
and I'm above zone. You see, even without hearing her, I have a pretty good idea of my perceived effort. Alright, so it should be in zone 3 now. So if I've done 2, I think I'm out for 36 minutes. So we'll see.
Distance 2.22 kilometers.
I've asked me to
Average
tell
heart rate
me.
148. Workout average pace 6 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer.
I've asked it to tell me when the 36 minutes is up. I could always have a look, but I'm pretty sure I got it figured out. There's that woman again with the 2 dogs. Hello.
You like to run up the
After me?
jogger?
I see. Are you Nancy?
No,
No, okay. I thought I recognized you
I'm Leah. From where?
from Hillside Avenue,
Oh, I don't live at Hillside Avenue.
just up here off Tyndall.
No, I live at Mount Shelburne and Canmore.
I've seen you many times out here with the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's another jogger. Gotta keep going.
Okay.
Bye-bye. There's a guy at my pace running behind me. We'll see if he catches me or not.
About so.
He might be thinking exactly the same thing. Mind you, he's probably not recording his podcast for today. Hopefully, I still am. Excuse me. That was my oatmeal. Seagull just swooped low over my head. So this is the baseball diamond for the Pee-wee baseball players, the T-ball players. They have taken down the net, taken down most of the fencing.
Halfway to your goal.
Now it's used by the dog walkers. Hello.
Doing well.
Thank you. You too. Gotta take my hat off to these octogenarians. They look good. They look real good. Coming to the first downhill section on this loop, on every loop going this way. This is the payback from the hardest part on the other side. This is where we gain some free speed. Hello. Saw her before. And her big brown retriever dog, a Labrador. Once again, the 10-minute corner and the lacrosse boxes and the tennis courts. When I hit the asphalt again, I will check my recording just to see if I should be heading to the rec center.
Above zone.
Nobody playing tennis today. No
Distance
surprise.
2.96 kilometers. Average heart rate 145. Workout average pace 6 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
Let me check what's going on. I did hear that I was pretty fast today, so I can afford to back off a little bit. The annoying thing about wet weather conditions is the iPhone screen is not as responsive. So I have done 20 minutes and 3.05 kilometers. So I still have probably another loop to do. As I slip the phone back into its sock. I have 16 more minutes to run. So I'm guessing one more loop. And that's my jogging friend. He took a shortcut. I might actually catch up with him. All the garbage has been pulled out of this garbage can. I'm not sure if that's human or animal intervention, but it's pretty gross. There's a lot of old stuff there. My jogging friend is now walking. He might well be doing a run-walk program. So I've got my heart rate strap on. I will keep it on in the gym. So I will have a good idea of my effort. Hello again. Hi. He wasn't tempted to chase after me. A couple of runners coming towards me. So many people use Strava these days. Hello. Chances are, if I go to the flyby mode on my Strava app, I'll probably see two runners at exactly that spot. Because what it does is it superimposes all the people running in your area. So you see where you cross paths with people. It's not really stalking, it's just curiosity. Some people I know, some people I find out their names this way. That's about it. Bottom of the last loop. This is where I came in.
Above zone.
Above zone still. Yeah. Hello.
Good morning.
This is the hardest part for the third time. So I will walk it once again.
Above zone.
See? I knew the hill would kick in. Still have to think of a title for this show. I think Lambrick should be in there somewhere. The term, maybe
Distance
the
3.64
Lambrick.
kilometers. Average heart rate 126. Workout average pace 6 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
6:52, that was the only thing I heard.
In song.
Yeah, Lambrick loops. No, I've done that one. The Lambrick Jackal Triathlon.
Above song.
Maybe I'll just call it Lambrick Triathlon. No, that wouldn't be true. You're not going to hear the other part of my triathlon. All you're going to hear is the run. So I have made my plan now. I'm going to finish this loop and then head to the rec center. I should be up to about 30 minutes by now. I missed altogether the halfway mark. You probably heard it. But as I wasn't planning to do anything, I didn't listen out closely. There are a few noisy sections here, as you know. As the drizzle continues. I think I'll call it Lambrick Drizzle. Lots of good high-scoring consonants. The K, for one, I think is 10 points. And the M is 4 or 5. I see the two potential Strava people. I'm going to cross paths with them again. Hello again. So Lambrick Drizzle, it is. It's not really rain. I'm probably just about as wet on the inside from sweating as I am on the outside.
Above zone.
Above zone. And that means that I have another chance to check my recording. Okay, once again I'm going to have to put the code in. Yeah, I'm up to 29 minutes now. 29 minutes of gold as I put the phone away. Listening out for the next announcement, which will happen very soon. coming back to the 10-minute corner. The reason I called it the 10-minute corner was when I was coming back as a runner from my rehab.
Heart rate 144. Workout average pace 6 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer.
6:53, yep. When I was coming back on rehab, the first painful steps of running I was doing were taking me to that corner for 10 minutes. It's coming up on Derek's alley-oop corner. Then I have a little bit of asphalt. I run across the parking lot of the rec centre and into the lobby, where I shall stop all my recordings. So that noise to my left is Feltham Road, or Feltham, as they say here. They're not quite using the English pronunciation. It's the same with Torquay. It should be pronounced Torquay. But they do accept either spelling for key, Q-U-A-Y, and Q-U-E-Y are both legal words in Lexulus. Alright, so now I make a beeline for the rec centre. Trying not to trip up on the last little bit of running today. The rest of my morning I'm going to be sitting down for an hour on various pieces of gym equipment, just the bike and the rower. So I've got to figure out whether to play the outro music or not. I think I'll play that when I get inside the building. Well, it's been a painless run. That's good. Much better than last week. The rec centre only sees me when I'm injured. But I have another reason now. I've got 5 cheap entries which I need to use up before the beginning of December. And then I get $15 discount. So as I enter the rec centre again at 5 minutes to 10, I will shut everything down and start the upload. So this is the running jackal. In the Gordon Head Rec Centre, saying bye-bye for Sunday once I get this phone unlocked.
Below zone.
Alright, bye-bye. 34
Workout
minutes.
pause. Workout stop.
Right, now I have to stop the recording app. Let me just play the outro for you. As I fade out the volume and say goodbye to you, just around the 36-minute mark. Bye-bye till Wednesday.